Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. Hope you all are doing well. Thank you guys for joining me here. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at insights and messages for the collective Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. These being general messages, please take the ones that are resonating organically and don't force any onto your situation. You can also apply these messages to any aspect in your life. With that being said, Aries, let's get into it. The first card you have, Aries, is the Oracle card Passion, and it says maintain your enthusiasm for things. So I feel this is just another reminder to continue pursuing things that you're passionate about. Do not give up. If you're feeling like, you probably are not seeing the results that you wanted to see, and that could be one reason why you might be feeling a little low on enthusiasm, but I feel that this is a reminder for you to keep up your interest, your passion, and pursuing the subjects and things or projects of your interest, Aries. The next card you have, Aries, is Authority, and it says your career is in the process of an upgrade. There is an opportunity for you to become an authority in your field of work. Be the leader you wish you had. So some of you could be getting promoted in the place of work where you aren't. This could also be an upgrade in your independent business. You are excelling. You are becoming authority through experience, through applying yourself, through creating opportunities. I feel that this is a chance where you will be promoted, you will gain power, in whichever field of work you are in, whether creative, artistic, or in technical fields. It could be anywhere. And be the leader you wish you had. So some of you probably, there was a restructure in the management and your lead or manager had to leave. And now that spot is open and you will be filling that spot. But it says that be the leader that you wish you had in your team. So you need to develop those qualities, or you need to apply those qualities when you get promoted. While you're leading your team, you apply those qualities that you wish were there in your leader. The next card, Aries, you have is number 2, the Uprooted. So 2 may be important for you in the next few days. It doesn't have to be. Uprooted. So something is changing, right? Uprooted is somebody who lets go of the older or outdated things, outdated experiences, outdated life, things that you don't need anymore. So I feel that there is something new which is coming your way, Aries, where there is a new reality being created for you in the background, soon that you will be made aware of. I feel that maybe this could also be a change of plans. So maybe you've been planning travel or something, but now there's a change of plans. It doesn't have to be. Some of you could be thinking of moving a house, right? But Uprooted is mostly somebody who is ready for new experiences. And it's actually, it's a part of our everyday life because from morning to evening, we go through so much that we haven't seen. We learn, we grow through new experiences, we apply ourselves. So this is somebody who is ready for new experiences, who applies themselves, who doesn't, just stick to the old belief system. So I do feel that you are opening yourself up, Aries, to new things, trying new ways. Maybe you could be learning new languages, or you could be meeting new people. You could be visiting new countries, right? Something that you are ready to open yourself up to. This is also an energy of a child that, is always ready for new experiences. They don't have those fixed views. They don't hold on to fixed views. Right? For kids, like everywhere they go, every moment, there is something new to see. And I feel it's the same for you, Aries, too. You're trying different things. Wherever you're going, there is something new to learn and see. And you are allowing yourself to do that. You're not fearful of trying new things or doing things in a different way. Maybe people, maybe people thought it was not right to do it a certain way, but you look at it from a different perspective, and then you try that new way. I also feel that maybe, people, maybe, this is somebody who does things in a different way than what is already established. So maybe there are things or rules or communities that are already established, but you're doing something new which is different from what has already been established out there. This could be in any area of your life. And that's why you are loved. You are cherished for what you bring. Maybe a newness, maybe you're going around, maybe you're sharing your views or sharing your culture, sharing some stories of your culture. But this is I feel that you are inspiring people to do something. Maybe you're inspiring people to go around, to roam around, or to see what is out there so that they can experience new things. Maybe you're an inspiration. Maybe you're telling people to put themselves out there to see things, to do things, and have new experiences. Rather than, having like a monotonous or boring way of doing things. I feel that you're breaking the monotony of things. Leaving the old stuff, old path, established path behind and trying something new. You could also be in a completely different environment from what you're used to. Or maybe you're doing things which, people do not expect people to do. So there is a newness that you're creating wherever you are. And doing things that people, are acceptable, but nobody thought of doing it that way. The next card you have, Aries, is discrimination, number 6. So the number 6 could be important for you in the next few days. Now, if you look at the picture on the card, there are a lot of details, and so if you look, there is a Venus out there on the left side, and then there is a Virgo archetype on the right side at the bottom, where it says discrimination. So this is combination of Venus, the energy of Venus, the planet of love and affection and color and fashion. And then we have Virgo, which is 6th house. That's service, it's analysis, it's practice, it's perfection. I mean, there's nothing called perfection, of course, but practice, something that you're able to do effortlessly and beautifully. Now, if you see that there is a woman out here dressed beautifully, even her hair has that flowers and garlands, and she's in a countryside. There are trees. It's a neat countryside, and she's barefoot, so she's not afraid that things are gonna poke her. So there is perfection in the countryside. You could be living in a green area that has a lot of trees. That's perfect. That's beautiful. That's neat. There are butterflies here, small and big, and she's catering to all the. There is small folks. Small creatures. The biggest creature out here is a butterfly. So there is transformation, there is change that you like to bring about. Because butterflies do indicate transformation. So you could be transforming things where you're living. Now, the Virgo energy out here is the house of service. Service to all. But here there are small creatures. Small and big. You could be servicing small and big creatures. Or you could be out in the nature. You could be working in, with pets, or taking care of pets from small to big. Or you could be taking care of people of all ages, small and big. You are very nurturing. You know how to give. Generosity. So I do feel that at this point in time, you are giving. You're doing a lot for humanity, for people. 6th house is the house of service. And you're extending yourself. The woman in the picture extends her hand. So you're extending yourself to the community, to people of all ages. Virgo is earth sign. So stability, and groundedness, earthy elements. So you could be very grounded at this point in time, or connected to earth, nature, improvement, community improvement, self-improvement. There is Venus energy. So there's an element of beauty, fashion, but also being very analytical, so very discerning. So discrimination is not about in a negative way. It's about being very discerning about who you select. Right? Discrimination in the way that only people that are vibing with you. Right? Carefully selecting things, whether it could be, carefully selecting personal things or buying selective things. This could be in fashion, like you're discriminating in the sense that you're choosing the right fashion for you. You could be in the fashion industry creating newer fashion for people of all ages. But an ultra-selective vibe comes with this card, right? You could be ultra-selective in things, in place of work, using discretion, which means that you're very discreet with your information about who you share data and details with. You're also selective. It could be in terms of the tools that you're using. You're very selective. That will help you and your team accomplish goals. So good judgment is what comes to me. Good judgment when it comes to choosing things, aesthetic choices, whether it's decorating your house or choosing people in your inner circle, like who you want to connect with in terms of your relationships, like-minded, people who share the same interests. And with Virgo, there is an intellectual energy, right? Because there is analytics involved, there's perfection involved, you're putting in the work. You could be doing grounded things or, earthly things for people. Also, just be mindful because Virgo energy is here, so sometimes things could get overcritical. That's the other side of Virgo energy. I do feel that some of you could be connecting more with people, like in the community, going out there. You could be building on friendships. Maybe some people now, you're ready to go next level, build deeper connections, know them better. This could also be, expanding your network at work or for work. This could also be very conscious in your efforts, in your thoughts, in everything that you do. So you're doing it mindfully, mindfulness in everything you do. Like well thought out. Your processes, your day-to-day routines are well thought out. Your decisions are well thought out. Your decisions are conscious. You're paying attention to details. For some of you, this could be... I just feel you're very careful. You're very discerning right now, who you want to connect, whom you invite, and very methodical in your approach, whether it's in things that you do in regards to your relationships or whether it's your own personal belief system or your values. You are judging things not in a negative way, but are they right or they wrong? Should you invest into this or not? This could be in finances even. But having that eye for detail and for selection, You could be balancing things out because you could be weighing things out. You could be analyzing the pros and cons. So this is also about beauty, self-improvement. So you could be thinking things through or adopting things that are going to work for you versus that are just going to be a waste of time and energy. So you could be coming across as ultra picky right now, Aries, which is a little different from, the regular Aries that, just dives into things and takes risks. For some of you, this is, nourishment, nourishing things. You could be cooking. But I feel that, you could be cooking great stuff and still not be very loud about it, right? So I feel that you're expressing your love in very practical ways to people and community. For some of you, this is even like when your outdoor activities, your social activities. I feel that it could be that things that you're taking up in your social activities could also be around health initiatives or related to health or related to something about your workplace. So maybe you're connected to some group events as an extension of your give back to your work. But this can also be other, artistic or creative projects that you have on your mind. But I feel that this is creating beautiful, harmonious, and peaceful surroundings. You could be into landscaping. We have a beautiful landscape out here. But good taste, whether it's in clothes or whether it's in food. This is about having a good taste, being picky about what you eat, what you wear. I also feel that this could be also expressing interest or being interested in people. It could be somebody related to your work or a similar need, not workplace, but somebody who does a similar kind of work. You could be teaming up or more interested in those kind of people at this point in time, Aries. Now, the first tarot card today you have, Aries, is the Emperor. You show up in your reading. Number 1. Right now, this is a little different card because it's a circle. So circle indicates that there are cycles that we have to, flow with. These are life cycles. And we don't have a control over these life cycles. But I feel that with the image in the card, there is an emperor that has a white beard that's, way too long. So you could be somebody who is very wiser, with a lot of experience, with a lot of authority. This is a lot of power. Now, it doesn't have to be power over people. It's power power in the sense like being authoritative in our own lives. Being a leader of our own lives, like what to do, how to get things done. You plan and you execute. Now if you see that in the picture, there's a chalice, there's a scepter that this emperor has, but it's made of pine and twigs, right? So I feel that the emperor is not coming across as somebody who is, very authoritative in a negative way, but somebody who leads with, sorry about that noise. So yeah, this emperor more feels like being authoritative in your own life. There are all the earth elements out here. There is a sword for air. There is a seed that is out there, the round seed. So instead of the orb, there is a seed out here. So new growth, new seeds that you're planting and staying on top of that, maintaining a discipline to create what you want. That kind of authority and structure you could be creating for something new that you're creating in your life. Now, this is also, I also feel some of you could be, of course, in the law enforcement, where you are maintaining order and law and structure in the community. But this could also be somebody who establishes an order, a system. You could be a leader at a leadership, you could be at a leadership position in your company or as part of the community hierarchy, as representing your city, or it could be in that kind of a job role where you are, creating laws, enforcing laws. And because this is a circular card, this is like an ongoing thing. This is an ongoing process where you grow, you transform. So this is like a cycle and an ongoing process where you're stepping into your own authority. You're growing in your pace of work or in your life or, transforming things, renewing things in a more broader holistic context, not like in, not like being dictatorial, right? It's like, how can you apply this structure to other areas, in broader areas of life? And you also have a very good understanding, Aries, of how you connect the authority, power, and the whole, how people interact and the interactions and everything around you. Not in a negative way again. It's about keeping that, universal principles in check. Like, for example, it's advised not to look at the sun during an eclipse, the solar eclipse. It's unrecommended. So you're like, yeah, do this. Take a telescope or use those glasses because it's not advisable. And this is how nature is, that moment is not advisable. It hurts the eyes. And this is the universal law, the natural law, and we need to follow it. So that kind of a way, you could be taking care of your environment, your surroundings, and, following that principle or the laws yourself. You're leading through examples, and that's why you're being a leader, not an appointed leader, though it could be that you're an appointed leader in politics and other places, but this is more about, in cycles of, there's a lot of flower out here, so connected to nature. Because if you look at the feet of the emperor is wearing like simple, flip-flops, sandals, very simple sandals. So this is not about, showing off your materialistic authority, your authority in your workplace or, there is this simplicity in this emperor, in the way this emperor has dressed. But at the same time, there is a redness, which means that you put the work, the energy. Red is a color of Mars, of action. So very action-oriented. This emperor is standing, not sitting on his throne. So, but at the same time, this is the leadership through the cycles of life, through different phases of life, where at one point in time, we follow the guardians that are there in our life. We follow the authority people in our lives. We learn from them and then grow into this authority person ourselves. So this could mean that you've learned from, the authority people in your life, like your elders, your ancestors. You've learned a lot from them, and now you're stepping up to enforce or pass it down to the next generations. Now, there are seasonal flowers in this picture, which means that, things change, things evolve, things grow. So adaptability with, however things come through with different styles of leadership. Things are constantly changing. So adapting your leadership style to the people, to the community where you go, depending on what kind of people are around you, what team, which company. So you change your leadership style based on where you are. And you're doing it with a lot of modesty, by using the, being connected with nature, being connected with spirituality. This emperor is coming through as very holistic emperor, not a dictatorial emperor. So there is a spiritual bent inclination to your leadership, Aries, at this point in time. This could also mean that you're standing in your power. You have mastered your inner world, or are mastering it. You've mastered your emotions. The discretion card came through, which means that you're being very careful, cautious in your judgments, in your actions, in where you give your time and energy to, and how you say things, to whom you say things. The next tarot card you have, Aries, for today is the Page of Cups. This is, again, this is water. elements, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But there's a lot of blue in this card. And again, the circle shape of the card is like the ebb and flow, right? Like we constantly grow, evolve, and this indicates like something new is starting for you, Aries. Right? Pages are learners in this area where you are starting to learn about your own intuition, about how the starting of emotional intelligence, in the sense that how you express your emotions. This could be something that you're learning about your own self. Learning about your emotions, learning about your intuition, learning about your spirituality. Things that, just come through, like maybe you get some idea suddenly out of nowhere. So this could be also a new emotional phase starting for you, or a new emotional connection. Could be a new project that's creative. Because circular cards and circular patterns are, they indicate like a flow of things, flow of emotions, flow. This could also be new experiences that are stirring up your emotions. Maybe you had an experience that you liked and you feel good about it. And then we kind of, get intrigued by it. We figure that out, we learn about it, and it changes who we are. So it could be a sort of a new interest that develops, and something that's stirring up your emotions in a good way. So there is a lot of potential for things to grow. It could be you're opening yourself to new experiences. You're having new experiences that you're liking. This could also be new relationships or new people that you're connecting with, expanding your network. That could shift the way you feel about things and people. This could also be, things that you had put on the back burner. You could be reviving that. It's your new energy. It's putting a new spin on it, because now again, it's piqued your interest. Right? So new starts, new learning in a creative, emotional direction, and something that you got to figure out about your environment or yourself, Aries. And the last card you have for today, Aries, is the Three of Wands, and it's in the reverse for you. So Three of Wands in the reverse, again, this is like not leaving your comfort zone. This could be for some of you, like you're scared of adventure and you want to just be in your familiar place. But this is also about, holding yourself back from experiences or opportunities. Maybe you're like, no, this is not acceptable in my family or in my community, so I'm just not gonna even think about it or try it even. So I feel that, for some of you, this could be, maybe you're not seeing the growth that you wanted. And you're afraid, like, is it going to continue like this? Or how are things going to be? I also feel that you need to maybe tweak some plans. Because maybe the results are not as you had expected with the certain choice that you made. So you're a little like taken back by or feeling frustrated over, not seeing the growth and results that you had expected. This could also be not moving forward because you are not confident in yourself. Because you're and the confidence is down because you're looking at the past experiences of how things went, or maybe having regrets about what you chose in the past and how you did things in the past. So This I feel that you're just holding yourself back, Aries. You're limiting what you are capable of. So you just need to, have that foresight. Don't just see your short-term goals. Plan for the long term and keep moving forward. Take some calculated risks here and there. Try something new. Things fail. It's okay. It's just a learning curve for us, especially if you're into creative industries. Things keep changing and we often have to adapt. So just, playing it safe or just staying limited is not going to help at this point in time. So try different things, even though, none of us know when we try different things, how is it going to come back? How is it going to come out? What's the outcome going to be like? But not at all trying things at all, not at all going out of your comfort zone. That's going to hold you back from achieving your results or from the growth that you want. So extend yourself a little bit and you keep that drive. You might be, feeling out because the first card, the opening card for you was passion. It's like maintain your enthusiasm. You might be, because you're not seeing the results, your enthusiasm might have gone down. But, this energy of expansion is available to you. You just need to tweak something. Just, see what changes that you can make. And then you will see the forward movement. But see the bigger picture, keep the bigger picture in mind versus short-term outcome and results. Okay? So Aries, those were your messages. Hope they were insightful and helpful to you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you like the messages, please hit the like and hit the subscribe along with the bell so that you get notified whenever the videos are published. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, you all. Bye for now.